guys, so Nicole and I have been brainstorming on what to do for our NBR clients, and so we have decided to do a little tutorial for you guys on how to take out your extensions at home. Normally this is not something that we would recommend you doing. We obviously would rather have you get your removals done by a professional, but obviously during this crazy time, we need to come up with some type of solution so that you guys are safe and comfortable until we're able to get you back into our chairs. Nicole and I miss you guys so much and cannot wait to see you guys back in the salon, show you guys our new space, introduce you to the new girls. We are extremely thankful for you guys and we hope everybody's staying safe. So let's jump right in. I'm going to go over some of the tools that you will need to get these out, and the first thing that you're going to want are some clips. These are going to clip each section up away from the weft so that you can cut the extensions out and use your pliers to take the beads out. So first you're going to need the clips, and then you'll need a small pair of manicure scissors. The smaller the better because the thread is pretty small, so you're going to want to have something with a really sharp end, something that can cut that thread really easily. Kitchen scissors are a little bit too big, so the smaller the better. So I'll show you guys what those look like, little sewing scissors. And then next you'll need needle nose pliers. So these are actually made for the NBR beads, but however, you can just use a regular pair of needle nose pliers from your garage. And I'll show you guys how to use this when we get in there and how to get the beads out. Okay. We're going to go ahead and clip up the hair. Also guys, you might want to make sure that you have somebody else doing this on you. It is really hard actually to do on yourself, especially to be able to see in the back. So if you have a significant other or an older child, somebody that is able to do this on you, it'll make things 1,000 times easier for you. So let's go ahead and clip all of this up and section out the first row. And so as you can see, she's grown out a lot, probably about 9 or 10 weeks at this point. So this is what happens as it grows out. It drops and then it pulls away from the head right here because you can stick your fingers in between. So we'll work top to bottom. So if you have more than one row in, you'll want to start with the top one first. And clip that up and then work your way to the bottom. So, oops. Go ahead and clip this out of the way. Okay. So you'll want to go ahead and locate this first bead. There's a little string that kind of comes from the top of this where this hair is over directed in this bead. There's a little string that you can see right here. It's a dark brown color. Some people might have a lighter brown, or some people might have a lighter blonde color if you're platinum. So you'll go in and you'll take your scissors, making sure that you only get the string. Don't get your extension hair in there and don't get your natural hair in there. And you'll take your little scissors and cut that first one. If it doesn't come apart all the way, there might be another string in there too that you can cut, like right here. And so that first bead is completely detached from that weft. Also guys, don't cut the weft here. If you do, your hair will start unraveling and shedding from the extensions. So you'll want to make sure you're only cutting this string, nothing else. So as you're going, and we're working right to left. If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, you'll work left to right. So with me being right-handed, we're starting on the right side and we're just cutting these strings and pulling as we go. If there's hair in there, go ahead and just pull that out. Cut the string here, and keep going all the way around. Okay, so we're rounding around the head and getting close to the end of this row. Sometimes you have to pull hair away from the strings to make sure that you're just getting that little string, clip and clip. Okay, so this is your weft after you've removed it. You're gonna want to store it in a Ziploc baggie, and what you can do is fold it in half and make sure you label top, middle, or bottom. Okay, now we're gonna start with the beading. After we removed her weft, you can tell she has these little beads left in there. So we're gonna go ahead and take your needle nose pliers, and we're gonna go in and hold each bead up like this, and you're just gonna give it a really gentle squeeze, going opposite from the way it was clamped down. So when we installed it, we clamped it this way and laid it flat, and you're actually gonna go opposite on each end, and you're barely going to give it a squeeze. The worst thing that could happen during this step here is you can end up folding a bead in half, and it's when we call crushing a bead. And if that happens, just leave it in there. Don't try to get it out because you'll probably end up damaging your natural hair by doing that. So just wait until you come back in. It won't be a big deal. It'll just be probably one in there, hopefully. So just leave it in there if you end up crushing a bead, which hopefully I don't do that, but if I do, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, and then you just take that, and there's a little piece of string in there. This white residue that's left inside that bead, that is actually not a big deal. That's really normal. That is just product buildup, and the water can't wash it all the way out. But after you take everything out, you'll want to just go ahead and give your hair a nice good scrub. You'll want to anyways. Okay, and last one on this side. We've worked our way all the way around on that. And then for every row that you have, repeat the same process. I hope you guys found this tutorial super helpful. If you guys have any questions while you're doing this or run into any issues, please feel free to call or text us. Our phone number is 515-992-9559. We'll be able to answer any questions that you may have. And like we said before, we miss you guys so much and can't wait to see you guys back in the salon and to talk with all of you guys again. So please stay safe and stay home, and can't wait to see you guys soon.
Stay inside and be safe, and always wash your hands and stay and be healthy.